Welcome back, guys, to another exciting episode of AI Dungeon, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a Christmas-themed episode. So if you guys don't remember, in our last episode we had some crazy adventures. We became a snake who played D&D with some people. It was a whole bunch of fun, and today let us go into a new world. This time, this lovely world of Fiomar, an ancient world of myth and magic that has been locked in an eternal winter. In this episode, we are going to make a goal of giving gifts to everyone we meet. So let's see how the AI can turn this very nice idea into something horrifying involving probably several forms of genocide. So let's jump straight into it. Alright, so let us see. Our character creator, let's just make a character. Our name will be Santa. No, that's Santa. I probably spelled wrong. I don't know. No, oh wait, Sand, there we go. We will be a other known as Claus. Yes, I like this. And we will be this. I'm gonna go with that. I don't know, probably fine. We will be a druid. This. No, winter's better. Winter's far better. Location. That looks fine. And then let's start the game. Alright, let's do this. You are Santa, a female fae living in Frosthaven. I thought it was a claw. Well, you know what, whatever, let's go for it. A female fae living in Frosthaven, part of the kingdom called Winter, in the world of Fiomar. You were born an extraordinary woman in a forest village. Now long since fallen, you experienced druid magic firsthand while saving a dying bear, and were changed by nature into a female shape? However, you live in a forest away from the ruins of the old village. You now wish to fulfill your destiny and fight the Queen of Night. Quickly, your bear guide takes you to the edge of the forest, yells woof, and runs back towards the forest. You are now standing in the snow, deep in the forest, and you can see the ruins of a large village through the trees. Wild wolves live in the area, a good predator to have in the forest. Okay, I'm not even going to unpack how many things were wrong with that intro, but you know what? Let us first find elves, because we need someone to make presents. The elves are a race of humans, the firstborns, who have been living in the forest in a secret of thousands of years. Okay, but where are they? Okay, wait, I know. Turn into a cat. See, for the claws thing. See, now it makes sense. We are now Santa Claus because it's a cat. You see, it's clever. Alright, you become a feline, begin prowling the ruins. You hear someone whisper, "This way." Alright, follow whisper. I can't spell. Branching pathway. You follow the elf who has now become a fawn through the forest until you come to a large stone circle that looks ancient and may have been. Or you follow the you know what, let's go with the ruin house. It actually fits better for the narrative. You follow the voice and you see a young elf beckoning you to follow. You follow the elf into an old ruined house. Okay, now comes the slightly less above board part. How else are they gonna make presents for me? It's necessary. You enslave the elf. You bind the elf with magic. They have no food. You give them some of your blood. They begin to speak to you in Elven. Okay, say, you will now make me presents. You demand that they make you presents. They begin to argue and have a hard time coming to an agreement. One is very peculiar about not giving you their hearts. I have, oh, you know what, let's do this, take elf to toy factory. You take the elf to the toy factory. They are too terrified to struggle, and they are too weak to fight you. You have them make you small animals and dolls. Okay, we've done the first part. Now we have to make this okay. So what we do is we give one cookie to the elf, and that will work. You give one cookie to the elf. You give the elf a crumb. She begs you to let her go. She weeps. You laugh. You take the elf to the elf stones. Okay, you know what? We're gonna now find nearby villages. No, wait, no. We have to turn into a reindeer first. I hope I spelled that right. You become... Oh, I didn't. It works. You become a raindrop and begin to pelt the elf stones. They shatter and explode into a mist of water. She cries out in pain. The elf stones are destroyed. Okay, let's try this again. Turn. Okay, let's try that. Nope, still wrong. Well, you become a raindrop and begin to pelt pattering all over the elf stone. She begins speaking Elven, and you do not understand. She begins chanting, and the elf stones begin to form. So we've broken them. We broke them again. Now they're forming again. Okay, you know what? No. I'm going to Google reindeer first, because I think I'm... Wait, maybe if I type reindeer... Will it... Oh, wait. Autocorrect? Reminder. Drainer. Okay, we're not turning into a reindeer. We're going to find a village. We're ignoring the reindeer from this Christmas tale. You look around for a good village. The elf stones have formed, and you start hearing chanting as well. You walk towards the village to investigate. Look for a chimney. You search the chimney and find an elf sucking smoke. He's about to cast a spell, and you strike him with lightning. You draw a dagger and stab him. The elf dies. I suppose this could have gone better. I just wanted to give him a present. Come to think of it, I don't think I ever actually took the toys that were made for me, so perhaps this was all an effort and futility. But when has that ever stopped me? So let us continue. Leave presents. Oh, what exactly was the presents we had? Let us see. It was, it was small animals and dolls. Okay, let us leave. So you're gonna copy that. Leave leave presents of small animals and dolls under tree inside house. Inside house next to elf corpse. Let's make this very descriptive, shall we? Oh, we got a branching path. Let's have some fun. So we've either got some more talk of the elven stones, which I don't care for, or let's go with that one. Alright. I'm surprised that this has gone so off the rails that an elf sucking smoke isn't even a concern for us. But let us go with it. Okay, so now you leave the elf presence and go back into the forest. You are now ready to go to the elven forest in search of the elves that live there. You enter the elf forest. I think it's time. Let us summon Jack Frost. I'm gonna need... No, wait. Yeah, I think Jack Frost works. Let's summon Jack Frost. See if he may be able to help us. I honestly cannot remember his myth, but I'm sure it'll work. You summon the powerful Frost Spirit, and you brace yourself in front of the howling winds that slam into you. You begin to go into the elf forest. Alright, look, since this story is now very certain it wants us to find elves, we're gonna build up our toy factory, so let us create more toys. Let us go and generate the ultimate capitalist utopia in the elven forest. Let's do this. So let us, first what we need to do is find a suitable location to build a factory. We're gonna need multiple. You decide to build a factory in a small woods near the elven village that lies in the forest. You begin to carve out the wood and you are suddenly beset by elves. Excellent, my workers have arrived. Yes, now what we need to do is how do we capture them? I'm thinking, let us think outside the box here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a Christmas miracle. Miracle. I can spell. Chimera's miracle. Okay, you know what? The autocorrect wants me to have chimera, so we're gonna create a chimera to capture the elves. I didn't choose this. The AI chose it for me. You begin to carve a humanoid shape out of ice. You are beset by elves. You strike them down with the cold aura you have summoned. You kill them. This did not go to plan. I needed workers, not corpse. Wait. Maybe what we do is we reanimate the elves to work forevermore in my factory of Christmas. Yes, this is the only way. No, not renominate. Reanimate. There we go. This is how the real Christmas story went. No reindeers, no. Reanimated elves. That's the real Christmas miracle. You reanimate the elves. They are very weak, and you have to constantly supply their weight as you walk alongside them. You are almost finished with your work. Is that the threat, or... I'm confused, but you know what? Let us go for it. So now, I'm just going to pretend that we can... begin the engines of Christmas. Begin the engines of Christmas. You continue onwards until you come to a spooky scenery. A large tree is in front of you with a note hanging from it that says, "Halt, do not go. Do not pass go." I have to say it. They've set it up for me. Do not collect $200. Is that the Monopoly money? Is it $200 if you pass go? I think so. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go with it. You say, "I am not doing this for the money. This is for the good of mankind." The elves laugh. "Oh, but you do have a keen eye for detail, don't you?" Say, "Why, thank you. I do pride myself on making high quality toys. Toys for the little children of the world." Maybe I can sweet talk them into working for me eternally for no pay. Only for the, I guess, magic? I don't know, maybe. I don't really understand this. You say, "I am Santa, the elf god." The elves laugh. "Santa, the elf god? It's time to unleash my power. Unleash the Christmas spirits. This is the true meaning." Okay, I guess we're unleashing the chrism strips. I actually thought I had spelt that right. I'm kind of surprised by that. You draw out your chrism strips and command them to burn the elves. They do so. The elves scream horribly and die. Continue on. You know, this was a Christmas story. Do you all remember that brilliant Christmas story where Santa, the elf god / cat, burnt all the elves alive? This is clear. I told you guys, genocide would unfold. All from a simple present. Now, I suppose using the word enslave the elves isn't exactly good, but you know, I do feel this was a little bit, just a tad bit overkill. But the AI is what the AI is, and we do know it does love them genocides. So let us try to turn this around. What we're going to do is we are going to prepare our sleigh. I can spell. Prepare our sleigh and find some human villages. That might be the problem. Maybe I was trying to give presents to the elves, and we all know elves make presents. They don't take presents. Let's see how this goes. You decide to make some inquiries about the elves before continuing. You find some elven guards and ask them about the elves. It does kind of like the elves, doesn't it? Well, then you know what? It's time to assert myself. I am Santa Claus, God of the Elves. You shall make me a sandwich. And then... Let's go out of lower caps now. And then... make some toys. Maybe not a good idea to record while hungry, but I say nay. Unleash the elves. Okay, you say, I am Santa. It is I who must be obeyed. It is I who will give you your orders. The elves laugh. You are the elf god, are you not? I do say these elves have some cheek. Okay, it is time to use the mind control spells. I really have to stop using caps. This feels a bit aggressive. You ask, I am Santa. Ah, so you are the elf god? I am the elf god. Well, that settles it. We'll follow your orders, god of elves. I've done it. I have become the true Santa Claus. Now then, it is time. Here... No more caps. Now it's nice. Hear my decree, elves. Capital elves, yes, elves. You shall now make the toys. But I also need to get some sort of spy master to find out which ones are good and which ones are not. This is getting a bit complex now. You say, I want... double choice. Which one is best? No, I think this one. I think the top one. Let's go with it. You say, I want you to make toys for the children during the Yuletide. The elves laugh. In other words, we are now under the purview of Santa? So it appears. Alright then, elves, next. Go forth and compile, there it is. Go forth and compile a list of all the children of the world. Find the good ones and feed the bad ones to the evil Krampus. The fact that that's a real German legend is kind of scary, but you know what? I'm going with it. I guess it needs a capitalized K. Santa's actually a pretty creepy myth if you think about it. But I shall not. I shall be the Santa Claus. You say, be swift and make the list. The elves laugh and run away. You continue onward. You come to a village that has been completely wiped out. A letter is pinned to the door. Well then, ignore the trifling letters. Wait, no, Santa's meant to read the letters. Never mind. Read the children's letters. I suppose this is not exactly standard operating protocol, but you know, they have to get the letters to me somehow. You read the children letters. I spelt that incorrectly. You read the letter that has been left behind. They all say the same thing. Santa loves me. How kind Santa is to write down the names of such small children. You continue onwards. This is getting more creepy. I'm genuinely creeping myself out of the story so far. Let us see. Okay, we need to give someone. We have to at least give one person a happy Christmas. So let us find a small orphan. You look at the small orphan that has been left behind. He is just a toddler. What shall you name him, you ask? An elf mother replies, he shall be Thaddeus. Alright, this is what we do. I will use the great... Use the great Christmas magic... Wait, first. Test if he is naughty or nice. This will decide his fate. You ask, are you a good child? I am a good child, he replies with a mischievous smile. I suppose. Then you may continue onward. You move along. Very well, then it is time to use the great Christmas magic I can spell, I promise. I did graduate. Oh, not the chimeras again. Damn it, the chimera magic. Okay, use the great chimera magic to summon forth a small wooden toy. It kind of begs the question if we need out. You know what? We're going with it. You summon forth the toy. It is a rocking horse. The elf is delighted. I have always wanted a rocking horse. You can sit in that and rock and bounce. And now to do the last thing. Ask, do you now no longer need parents? This is a horrible question and I feel terrible for asking. But we must establish if he's happy. I no longer need parents. Then rock away, my child. The elf takes the toy and rocks it, sitting on the saddle and bouncing up and down as it bounces along. I've done it. I am a great Santa. I have abolished the child's need for parents. Oh, I'm such a good Santa. Now it is time to fly away. For my people need me. You take to the air and leave the elf behind. The elf calls out, "Watch out for the trolls, they are most dangerous." And you laugh back and call back, "I am Santa." Ah, what a lovely Christmas tale. Warms your heart, doesn't it? A few elf genocides, a small amount of orphan, I suppose, mocking, a little bit of orphan mocking there, and one present delivered to one child, and one present delivered to a corpse, but we'll forget about that one. I say I did my best job as the good old Santa Claus, god of the elves, friend to, I guess, no one. But I've done it. I am now an immortal winter spirit. I am quite pleased with this episode. I do hope you enjoyed our lovely little Christmas tale. I hope it was enjoyable to you, and I hope if you did enjoy it, please do leave that lovely little like and subscribe button. I would be ever so flattered and happy from it. Make it a nice Christmas present to me if you would. And thank you all so much for watching this lovely Christmas story. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I will see you in another video. Goodbye.